articles, written and read by me, Sue Perkins. Most of this book is true. I have, however, changed a few names to protect the innocent, and the odd location too. I've skewed some details for comic effect, swapped timelines, and generally embellished and embroidered some of the duller moments in my past. I've sometimes created punchlines where real life failed to provide them, and occasionally invented characters wholesale. I've amplified my more positive characteristics in an effort to make you like me. I've hidden the worst of my flaws in an effort to make you like me. I may at one point have pretended to be an Olympic fencing champion. Other than that, as I say, I've told it like it is. Preface. I've always wanted to be a writer, since I first felt the precarious wobble of a book in my hand, since I first heard the phrase, "once upon a time," since I first realised that fairies, wizards and seafarers could transport you from the endless grey of 1970s South London. I was a prolific child. By the age of 7, I'd produced several anthologies of poems about God, death and aquatic birds. I was prolific right up to the point I received a B- for a haiku I'd written about a heron. The uninitiated can be so unkind. As an adult, I started writing articles, reviews, and glib little pieces for glossy magazines. I'd hide away in my room on the days I wasn't on set, and continue work on Ra-Anui and the Enchanted Otter, the intense, magic realist novel set in Tahiti I'd been working on for the best part of a decade. By the time it neared completion, it was clear that there was never going to be an appetite for it, and the book world had changed beyond recognition. Almost to prove that point, I had a meeting in the autumn of 2010 with a well-known publishing house to discuss the possibility of writing something. I'd been invited to a swanky restaurant in St. Martin's Lane. I arrived late, as always, in full wet weather gear, to find a semicircle of unspeakably beautiful people sat at the table waiting for me. "Hi, I'm Tamara," said the immaculate blonde to my left, proffering a manicured hand. "I'm head of talent acquisitions." I leant forward to greet her. Dried mud cascaded from my sleeve into the amuse-bouche. "Oh, sorry, I've been walking the dog on the heath." "I'm Sarah Jane," said the immaculate blonde to my right. "I'm the publishing director." "Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, wouldn't hug me. I'm a little damp around the edges." "Hi, I'm Dorcas," said the immaculate blonde dead ahead of me. "I'm the managing director." "Hello." "Oh," I said, as a roll of poo bags unfurled from my coat pocket. It wasn't the best first impression I'd ever made. I sat down and panic-nibbled on some artisanal micro-loaves. "So, Sue," said one of the immaculate blondes, staring at me as if I were a monkey smearing itself with excrement at the zoo. "What would you like to write?" It was the question I'd been waiting all my life to answer. 25 minutes later, I finished speaking, having evoked in minute detail my proposed epic. So, anyway, Ra-Anui finally tames the beast with his uncle's amulet and marries Puatea. It's essentially a meditation on climate change. There followed a long pause, during which I awkwardly pushed some textures of artichoke around my plate. "Well," said one immaculate blonde, breaking the silence, "that's great!" "Really, really great," chimed the second. "Great!" said the third. This was going so well. All three had said great in a row. Then came the stinger. "Now, you see what we'd like you to write." "Oh." No, hear us out. "We've looked at what generates mass sales, you know, what really works powered up at Tesco and Asda, and we've developed a formula. Death is really hot right now. Oh, and pets. So either of those would make a great starting point." By now, I thought we were all having a laugh, that I was amongst friends. We'd ordered sharing plates, for goodness sake. I'd dug my fork into Blonde 1's sweet anchovies. Blonde 2 had tried my avocado tian. I mean, we were mates. In that spirit of fun, I joined in. "Well, what about combining the two?" "What, death and pets?" "Yes, why not? A kind of Lovely Bones meets Lassie." "Oh, amazing, amazing! We could call it Angel Dog." "Oh, my God."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?